Hey everybody, Charlie902 here, and welcome back to Tales of Arise. We last left off, we had a rest in the inn, and now we're going to do a little exploring off the beaten path and see what we can find. Let's do that now, shall we? We are on the ridge, as you can see here. We also have a subquest, a priority subquest, to solve the mystery and retrieve a musical instrument. So we're going to check that out after we look up here. Inhibitor crystal. There's a camp up here I'd like to unlock as well. Maybe fishing? I won't say no to fishing. If we stumble upon a pond, I am going to fish. Peach gel, we'll take that. More crystals. Astral ore. Ore containing a large amount of astral energy. When refining carefully, astral energy can be retained for future use. Is that new?
What's that big tower over there?
Oh god. How did I not see that before? That's cool. That reminds me of, what was it called? The blue tower from Dragon's Dogma. That's what that looks like. There's a camp up here. There's no enemies here. We could have just walked up here before. Copper chunk, that's money.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
How would you smell that from all the way over here? All right, let's manage our animals. That old tower and the ridge it stands on have long been overrun with Zoogles. I'd only venture up there if you know exactly what you're doing. So is that maybe some like high-end Zoogles? Let's go ahead and manage the ranch. Pigs reach maturity. Got a lot of pork. We're going to raise. Let's do horse with miracle. Another horse with miracle. And cow with miracle. And we've already got guards. I don't know how to change the guards. Guard. Put on guard duty. They're already on guard duty. Alright. And forge weapon, we can't really do anything else yet. I want to rest so I can cook.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Skip.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from.
Aww.
He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Yeah, I could see that. All right, so we are going to rest. We are going to cook. What do we got? Roasted chicken, not chicken. A whole chicken that's been thoroughly roasted inside and out. Succulent juices drip from the meat once the skin has been peeled off. Dark mark. What does that even mean? Makes you easier to detect when making contact with enemy icons. Weird. Attack up tea. Slices of meat. Kebab we've already seen. Beef stew. Leaf wrapped fish. XP boost. That might not be bad. More dropped items. Elemental defense. Heal HP after battle. Rare ore rate. Defense up. Medium. That's not bad. Vegetable juice. Nochi. Was elemental defense, right? Pie, elemental attack. Omelet. Defense up. Earned combat points up S. For fondue. Attack up. Pork bun. Heal CP after battles, not bad. Defense up. Attack up L. Mabo curry bun. Fisherman's hot pot. Heal HP after battle, large. More dropped items L. Eastern rice. That is probably what we're going to do. Fruit sandwich. XP boost L. Reduce effect but boost duration. I want a fruit sandwich. With Rinwell. Nope, let's do it with someone else. Who are we gonna? We're gonna talk with Kisara.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him.
You
know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay.
It's nice that, like, you were there to actually listen.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to save. Because I don't know what's in this tower. And nothing has told me to go to this tower. Can we just fall off here? I think we can to rejoin the path, but I do want to go see what we would miss if we weren't around. So this is where we came from, right? So this way. There's definitely ore here. Astral ore again. And it appears we could just come and farm this ore here because there's no enemies. It's just easy to run through here. Can we not go through here?
Not this way, I guess.
No, not yet. If we jump, will that work? Might as well give it a shot, right? We'll try to jump through here, and if that doesn't work, we'll try that side quest with the riddles. Come on, and jump.
Not this way, I guess.
No. Okay. Side quest with the riddles. Let's look at our... Whoop, wrong button. Strategy. No, not strategy. Field guide. Activity record. Mysterious pair. Oh, that was under key items, right? Yes. Wonder Text 1 says just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. Okay. So that tells me we need to go to Calaglia. Just beyond the hovels. Not Ulzebek. Probably... Where is that place called? Is it the Trench of Flames? Cave of Solitude. Garrison Fagan Ruins. Yeah, I think it's Trench of Flames. Maybe not that. Maybe it is... It's not Glannymead. Is it Mosgul? Yeah, Mosgul. Just beyond the hovels. These are hovels, right? So it's got to be like up here. See what we can find. I have a feeling this would be worth our time.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Just, what do you gotta say? Never even dreamed of a time when Renans wouldn't be around, but it's true. No more being worked to the bone or whipped or beaten. Hey, mommy, daddy, can I go out to play? Okay. I don't know what we're actually looking for here. It said just beyond the hovels. These are hovels. Nothing here other than weird frame rate stutters for some reason. These are hovels. We've spoken to these two. I've already been to that chest. Does this key unlock something in particular? Not here. You would think just beyond the hovels would mean this area, but I could be wrong. I also don't exactly know what I'm looking for. Maybe here? Maybe here. No, because that's just a guard tower, right? Let's check it out anyway. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. Just beyond the hovels. Let's talk to this dude again. Let me guess. You're here because you got yourself hurt again, isn't it? That's all he has to say. Thank you. That's very, very helpful. Another guard tower. Train. Let's check up here. Not seeing anything here. So let's go to Ulzebek. We can see if it's here. Just beyond the hovels.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
This guy still hasn't found his clothes. This doesn't seem as much like hovels. I mean, granted, they probably could be described as that, but not as much like hovels as those little ones. What's this way? Giant Zoogle hunt. There's that one. Carp. Wait, have we been here fishing? Sage. I don't think we've fished here, have we? Oh, well, you know what we're doing real quick.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
There's still that giant Zoogle, and if I remember, it was like level 40 something. Oh, you can't fish here. You just drop down and
We're
grab
so high
them.
up.
Okay, that's why we haven't fished here. Xeon 9 tunnels. Let's read this again. Items. Just beyond the hovels in a land shrouded by sand and stone. Let's try the second one. The northernmost reaches of a wasteland to the north of an abandoned village. Northernmost reaches, wasteland north of an abandoned village. Lulzebek's not abandoned. Neither one of these is abandoned. So it's probably Cislodia. It's an abandoned passage. Cislodia, Rotaway, Prison, Frozen Valley, Cave, White Silver Plains. It's just a cabin as far as I know, not a village. Messia, Rudier Forest, Snow Plains, Abandoned Passage. Frozen Valley. There is somewhere here. There's fishing here. We've been there. This is where we fell down. Went to Overseer Hill. Still not tracking any abandoned villages here. Maybe here. Maybe this is an abandoned village?
You finally made it.
A ruined village, maybe. I don't know about abandoned. Alright, but we will go ahead and check out up this direction. Maybe these locations aren't in towns. Because there's this big area here that I don't know what the point of it is. Other than to grab some items. It said northernmost, right? That would be like right here. And to my knowledge, not seeing anything. And once again, I don't really know what I'm looking for. So this ain't it.
This hill. I'm sensing a stronger concentration of astral energy around it.
Oh, does that mean there's treasure buried underneath here or something?
Who said anything about treasure?
Okay. Well, what are you referring to then? There's an owl that we found. Is this the hill that you're talking about? So all I see is tomatoes. I'm not really seeing anything in particular. Here? No, we've already been here. Okay. Clearly not here. So if we continue on, we can go to Vicent. The woodland, maybe? Central level. Outer level. Inner level. Gold dust cats. Nothing here. So if we go back here, go to Vicent. Nope, nope. And go to Talca Pond Road. Mountain Trail. We've already been to the cavern. We're on, well, we've been to the ridge. There's Mountain Base. Yes. Darkwing's headquarters. And then we can't go anywhere else. We're supposed to go out this direction. All right, let's look at one more of these key items and then we'll continue on with the story. There's 3. There's just 1 through 3, right? Lies dormant at the back of a narrow road to the west, whereupon an ancient tower stands. Well, I know where that's at. That's, that's here, right? Ancient tower stands here. So let's check this out. See if we can find whatever this key item is.
We've reached our destination.
Nothing else, we can grab more of these crystals. That's the way down. It said back of a narrow road. I assume since they're like keys, it would be like a chest or something we have to open. There's the ancient tower. I mean, we were just here and we had the
I hate camping out.
we had the quest active already.
Not this way, I guess.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know where to go. There is an ancient tower there, but there's not any interactables that I can see. Huh. Priority subquest. Solve the mystery, retrieve the instrument. Alright, go to Esteluva Forest. We'll go ahead and try that. Mountain Base. Niaz. We want to go here. I don't know. I don't know what we need to do to find those items. The 3 places I thought...
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Was it? 3 places I thought it might be. It was clearly not it. So you're the Liberator from Calaglia, are you? I see the rumors of you walking around with bright eyes are true. Just what's the big idea, Sonny? Keeping company with bright eyes is only going to lead to trouble. Make sure we're facing the right way. We need to be going over here. Maybe we'll see more stuff this direction. Valley of the Four Winds. Now this is stone and sand. Maybe we can find some hovels here.
Ah, got sand in my eyes.
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the inside of my mouth is all sandy.
Poodle, don't get blown away, okay?
So maybe it's all around here then. Oh, this is the guy who likes food.
Oh?
Oh, is that Foodie again?
Yes.
I remember you. You're the woman who's always starving. I haven't seen you since we last met in Elda Menacea. You're the one who's always hungry. Anyway, I take it you found another recipe on your travels.
Very nice.
Most certainly did. I'm glad I can cut to the chase now.
Is that so?
Shion, who might this fellow be? This is Gordeno. He travels around Dana in search of new recipes to try.
You don't say.
Fine quest to embark on, if I do say so myself. My name is Dohalim, kind sir. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
How?
Wow, the Dohalim, Lord of Elda Menacea? It's an honor, my lord. Your beef stew is absolutely exquisite.
I see.
You honor me, kind sir. However, how is it that you came by the palace's top secret dish? I stole it.
Hey!
Anyway, what is it that you need from us this time exactly? Come on, spit it out. Right. This time I'm looking for lettuce, apples, and lemons. Could I ask you to bring those to me? We have what you need.
Sure.
If that's all you're looking for, we've got it right here.
Nice work.
In that case, I'll give you the recipe so you fine people can cook it right away.
Oh?
Wow, this looks surprisingly simple. Even I might have a chance with this.
Very nice.
Wonderful. I'll leave the preparation up to you then. Apples and lemons. What are we making?
Well?
It's all done.
Yes.
Oh, look at this beautiful dish. It smells just as divine too. Now to see how it tastes. Did you drink it?
What?
Oh, this is absolutely exquisite. Exquisitely bad, that is.
What?
What? I assure you that I followed the recipe for this vitamin smoothie to the letter. Taste it for yourself, then tell me if you're still confident in your concoction. Here. All right, down the hatch it goes.
I don't believe this.
See what I mean? Makes you want to vomit, doesn't it?
All right.
Wait a second. I see a small warning affixed to the bottom of the recipe. Smoothies made entirely from veggies are only recommended for experienced dieters only. Beginners should add fruit juice for flavor.
No.
Young miss, did you process only the lettuce? Even though I asked you to prepare with apples and lemons as well?
Sure.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice a stupid warning label that tiny?
Really now.
Lesson learned, Shion. We'll just have to add fruit and attempt this once more.
Yes.
Very well. Let's take it from the top.
What?
Whoa, this is absolutely exquisite. Comparatively speaking, at least.
What?
You still don't sound all that enthused. Is this really the best recipe that Mahag Sar has to offer? I believe so. When I first heard about this, it made me think of what I saw in Menacea. That combination of fruits and vegetables, it reminded me of Danans and Renans living together. I thought this recipe might capture such harmony.
Very nice.
If nothing else, it's the most healthy recipe you're sure to find out here. Indeed, I'll be sure to drink it so as to ensure the precious harmony lives on even within the confines of my stomach.
Yes.
Whew, well that was satisfying enough for the time being. I can now leave this realm with no regrets. It's time I leave in search of even greater cuisines. Farewell, my culinary comrades. Actually, one more glass before I leave. Galled vitamin smoothie and glutton's maze?
Well, that was a huge miscalculation.
Yet you've drained your glass all the same.
Valley of the Four Winds.
The winds outside the capital are blowing as strongly as ever.
You can definitely see why people call this place the Valley of the Four Winds.
Indeed. Mahag Sar is the realm of wind, just as Ganeth Heros is for water.
Earth, water, fire, wind, light, and darkness. Rena is aligned to darkness, leaving each realm one element each.
Is that because some elements are easier to gather in certain areas than others?
That is certainly possible, but I suspect the biggest reason is to prevent the lords from squabbling over resources.
Funny. You would think infighting would come naturally to an elite class vying for a crown.
True, but the Renans rule as a minority. Fighting ourselves would just be destructive. Though, as you saw in Menancia, any abstention from fighting is merely a facade.
In the end, you all get usurped whether you like it or not.
That may be true, but something tells me that this time is different.
We have to catch up to the Lord first if we want answers. Let's keep moving.
Alright, and that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or a subscribe. Stay tuned to the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.